Hey everybody, so I had a home inspection this morning on a home that was built in 1978, same year I was built, so it's a good year. And the inspection was fine, but we did have a septic inspection also, and this is the original septic system on this house. And so nowadays when you have a septic inspection, the inspector will always come out and say, hey, the average life expectancy of a septic system is whatever. I mean, this guy was even saying 15 to 20 years. And the reason for that is because our density and our zoning, we're zoning so much more dense that we're trying to get these homes, these larger homes on smaller footprints, and the septic between the materials and the design and whatever, that's what's causing the shorter life expectancy on these newer septic systems. But so this one was built in 78, it's 45 years old. And I like to warn my clients ahead of time, like, listen, when I first meet them, I say, hey, your house is 45 years old. Here are the things that I'm expecting to be wrong with it if they have not been replaced already, and one of them is the septic system. And so I have my notes here from the inspector. So I was kind of half expecting it to fail just because of the age of the house. And the inspector basically said, I wasn't out there when he was digging in it, but so if you don't know, they go and they dig in the field. So they look at the tank and whatever, the outlet, baffles, blah, 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 but they go and they dig in the field. And that's really showing like if the field is draining. So the field is not holding any water, which is what I was kind of expecting. He said it's still working so absolutely perfectly that he wouldn't do anything to it. Typically for the system as it is right now, nowadays they would have put at least 2 vent pipes on it, but because this one has been going for 45 years and it looks fantastic, he said technically I wouldn't do anything to it, even though nowadays the way we design is a little bit different. But I just thought that was really interesting, and that's why we have a shorter lifespan on septic systems nowadays in 2023. Who knew? I didn't know this. And I'll tell you what, I'm super guilty of assuming that a system has failed if it's 45 years old. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, he basically, according to my notes, he said, overall, you shouldn't have any problems with it. It's functioning perfectly. It should continue to function just perfectly as long as it's pumped every 2 years and you don't flush anything down it that doesn't belong, that you wouldn't flush down yourself. That's the rule for a septic system. Anyway, thought I would share that with you guys. Have a great day. Great rest of your week.